two of us out here can't read.
Yeah.
Because we can't
And then
see.
I broke it.
And that's okay.
Clumsy.
We're going to be talking about something is, you know, this has been part of my host pick ever since you've launched this.
Yeah, and thank you for not making me sit down.
Oh, I thought about it.
I watched back that first time.
That's okay.
Amanda was howling. You look so uncomfortable.
I know. That's all right. This is our last item of the hour with Dennis. So this is it. This is the most important purchase, I think, for everyone, because we're talking about a hair serum that is double up the size. This is my pick. If you want more hair on your head, this serum will not only give you more hair on your head, it's addressing your scalp issues.
If I opened
which
it.
is, oh, it's not open.
Yeah.
Which is why so many of us, our hair is thinning, it's breaking, it's falling out. This is putting the balance back, but here's the best part. It goes on as a gel, it warms up with the heat of your body and activates it.
Sorry,
oh, you're gonna show, okay.
I got a boo-boo.
But I'm telling you, if you want more hair in your head, you've got to be using, and last call on the lavender. So if you want the lavender, there's less than 100.
See, it's not dripping.
I'll put some more
So it's
on.
targeted, and it's a liquid inside the bottle,
block.
but it comes out and it touches your skin at room temperature. So I'm hiding my boo-boo. My hands, every time there's a show, you can ask Amanda. Before the show, hands are perfectly fine. Day or two before I actually leave, something happens.
Something always happens, right?
Slam my hand, yeah.
Is this one open? Oh, here's the fragrance. I should tell you the fragrance. I can put it in my hair. Use this wet or dry. So we'll go, okay, here we're gonna show you how to use it, then we'll go over the fragrances.
So you can, people ask all the time, can you use it dry, can you use it wet? Yes, dry is the best because you're not diluting. And when you're doing it wet, and we're showing on wet, but her scalp is actually dry. So that's the key. Your hair can be wet, but the scalp has to be dry. You work that in, you can bring in heat, you can style with it. It actually is a phenomenal round brush, styling it, because it gives you grip as you bring the heat in. On dry, it is the best, because when you apply dry and you basically, once you give it energy, so with your fingertips, you massage it in, it biomimics your scalp, your skin, and it never dries, but you don't feel it, doesn't stay wet. It's fluid, because the gel we're using is a thermoactive reversible gel. It's basically, if you could imagine, when I say gel, it's a lot more involved, because it's like a mesh. So that way your scalp can breathe, but it's a mesh that is flexible, that moves with you, moves with your hair. It gives you hair support, but it holds the actives that are inside of that mesh that we need to put on your scalp. And the best treatments for your scalp are the ones that you can leave on the longest. And these oils you use, they slide everywhere.
This is not an oil.
It's not a targeted dose anymore. They say targeted, but if it moves, it's not targeted. Ours doesn't move. You put it where you need it. That is the perfect measured dose. If you're suffering, if you have areas on your scalp that you want to treat, this is ideal. The Jatamansi root is the highest elevation I've ever been to, and they've been using it in the villages.
Here's the,
for what we want you to use it at home for.
Here, let me go over the fragrances. I just put this in my hair. I'm telling you right now, there is no other serum that you can put on your scalp right now that will increase your volume by double. Just by using this. I'm getting anti-aging for my scalp, helping my hair grow, and giving me thicker, fuller hair. I have my dad using this. It completely changed his his hair.
My dad, he had a stroke, and then they gave him medication, and his hair, it was so, my mom got jealous because his hair was gray and went back to his normal color.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, it all grew back, but then he stopped the medication, it all fell out.
So here's what we have. Let me go through everything.
I'm not laughing at it, but I gave him this, so I'm not gonna make any claims, but my mom's happy now. She doesn't want
and it's double up the size. Hair serums usually are about 3 to 4 ounces and about $100. There is 50 left in the lavender rain, last call in the lavender rain.
No. And then that's it, because
that's
then Moon will come in eventually.
And then we've got Tulipia. We have the amber vanilla. Oh, last call there too. 150, 100 in the lavender. This is the pumpkin Jatamansi, and that one also last call. This is the Tulipia Daydream.
So that's that scent's phenomenal. So it's a floral creamsicle.
My favorite is the Fleur Blanc.
Yeah, so that one's very sophisticated. It's clean, white.
Watch. See?
Yeah, and that one is, that is from last spring, summer. So when the quantity's gone, it's gone.
So it comes out like this. You can put it directly on your scalp. Sometimes what I like to do, I'll just rub it around my fingers, and that way I put it all over and really get in there.
And it spreads, so you don't need
Oh, you don't need a lot,
You don't need a lot. That one dab, normally rule of thumb is dab in the middle of your hand, right?
Oh, it smells so good.
You'll be able to spread it, your entire hand, so just look at that at the top of your head. That's gonna do the same coverage. So one in the middle, if you want to do the whole head, one in the middle, one in the back,
a scalp treatment.
one on each side. That little dab.
A scalp treatment giving you this amount of volume. Am I right, Jenny? This this is the craziest scalp serum I have ever tried. It's stimulating your scalp. So if your hair is breaking, your hair is thinning, it's falling out, and you're like, what is going on with my hair? I want you to try this stimulating scalp serum. It is double size. Again, this has been my host pick year after year.
Like this hour has been phenomenal when you look at like what they all do together. So the today's special with the shampoo conditioner, the 2XL. So if you want volume, but if you want volume but you're suffering from thinning hair, you bring in this treatment to work with it, and you don't shampoo this out. This is what you're going to use in between, but this doesn't make you want to wash your hair because it's not greasy.
I use it at night, every night.
This allows you to go, like I said, at least go a week without rewashing it. But if you use the traditional oil-based serum, you can't go a week because you're gonna have to wash it that day because it's so greasy.
Yeah, this is not greasy.
No,
this almost dries down to like a dry shampoo.
Yep.
If you've got, like my husband and my dad used to have really bad scalp issues, I mean like peeling and using special shampoos, and this changed everything. So what just sold out, Rick?
I think it was Moon.
Lavender Rain. Okay, Lavender Rain just sold out.
That's when I broke, so you can pull it off.
Oh gosh. Okay, if you want to get, which one's next? Amber Vanilla is going to sell out next. There's 100 left in that. If you want, okay, here's what we have left. And I'm going to start to take all these away. We have this in the Amber Vanilla. This is that beautiful pumpkin. Last call on that. There's the Jatamansi. That's the Tray Chic. There's 200 left in that. If you want this in the Fleur Blanc, if you like white florals, soft jasmine, Lily of the Valley, it's just very romantic. That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's very pretty. And then we've got the orange, which we're calling, that's the Tulipia Daydream,
if you live in a cold environment, like really cold in Quebec, -30, where I am.
God,
I started losing my tans. I tanned today. I looked at myself a bit, I'm like, holy, I've never seen my skin that light. Can't have that.
No, but
I'm launching a tanner, that's why. I have it with me so you can see how fast it works.